Hey, welcome everybody. Tony Porter, Cards and Dice TV, and what I'm doing here right now is I want to take a quick break from what I was doing and squeeze in a baseball game. You know, what I like to call it the highlight baseball game, where you're only really playing through the highlights, the big plays of the game. And this is History Maker Express baseball game. And you play it just like you would the History Maker baseball. But of course, there's a new chart which condenses everything, and you'll see how it plays. Let's quickly go over the lineup for the teams. Now, the Mets, in actuality, are playing a four-game series versus the Pirates. This was game two of the four-game series. The Actually, this is game one of the four-game series. Carrasco versus Brubaker. And lineup is O'Neill Cruz, the shortstop, Brian Reynolds in center field, Rodolfo Castro at second base, Gamble, the DH, Key Brian Hayes, Charlie Hayes' son, Charlie Hayes from the Yankees 1996 World Series, caught the final out. Calvin Mitchell in right field, Michael Chavis at first base, Jack Sawinski, the left fielder, and Jason DeLay, which I had to create a card for, at catcher. JT Brubaker is the pitcher. From the Mets, it's Nimmo, Lindor, McNeil. McNeil's playing left field in this game. Alonso at first base. Vogelbach, the DH. Guillorme is back from the injured list. He was out for about a month. He's at second base. Escobar, the third baseman, who started to hit a little bit, got his batting average up to 236 now, was in the teens for a while. Tyler Naquin in right field, batting 243 with a little bit of power. And James McCann, who has begun to hit a little bit and got his batting average over 200 when he was in below the Mendoza line for a long time. And Carlos Carrasco. Carrasco has, I think, 13 victories, I believe it is. Let's get started. And it's going to be O'Neill Cruz versus Carlos Carrasco. We're rolling the three dice. We're rolling, and we're reading it from lowest to highest. So it's 3, 4, 6. And 3, 4, 6 is a pitcher, not fresh. No, he is for hero batter. O'Neill Cruz is not a hero batter, so that's going to be a potential solo home run, and it won't be. So that'll be no runs, and we go to the bottom of the first inning. So Carrasco gets out of that first inning easily, I guess you want to call it that. No runs scored, and here's Brandon Nimmo leading off against Brubaker. Here's a pitch. And that's a 123, and that's going to be workman or struggler. He is a semi-workman. Decided die says no. So 123, it's going to be champion batter, and Nimmo is not a champion. He's a semi-slugger. It's going to be no runs. So that's one complete inning played. Go to the top of the second. These games take about 12 minutes, 12 to 14 minutes. 125, pitcher not fresh. No, he's fresh. Champion batter. So Brian Reynolds is up. He is not a champion batter. And it's going to be no runs. Bottom of the second. Lindor leading off for the Mets. No runs so far. 3, 5, 6, and that'll be up here. 3, 5, 6. Workman pitcher is a semi-workman, so he is. It's going to be bases loaded. Second and third, excuse me. Second and third with a modifier for a run rating, but he has no run rating. So what we're going to do is we're going to put runners on second and third. 5 is second and third. I memorized that finally. So runners on second and third. We're going to use the men on base chart, and for this one we roll only 2 dice. And it's going to be the next batter for Jeff McNeil. He's in contention for the batting title this year. That's a 23, and it says eager, grounds out. McNeil is semi-eager. Decided die says no, and it's going to be base on ball, so we're going to roll again with the bases loaded. Next batter, I believe it's Alonso. Pete Alonso with the bases loaded. This is not the guy you want to face with the bases loaded. Here's the pitch, and it's a 16, and it says good eye, rolls again. He's not a good eye. So then we go over to the next line. So 16. Good eye rolls again, struck him out, and that retires the side. So we pull all these chits off the base. And that ends the inning. So Alonso leaves the bases loaded. Big pitch by Brubaker to strike out Alonso. And here we go to the top of the third. It's Rodolfo Castro, looks like. And it's a 4.46. 4.46 star pitcher. Nope, he is not. Star pitcher, he's got no quality of that kind. Hero batter, absolutely not. No runs. Potential solo home run. Nope. All right. Bottom of the third inning. It's Vogelbach versus Brubaker. Brubaker with pitch, and it's a 4.66. Workman pitcher, no, because the decided die says no. Hero batter, oh, he's not a hero, not even close. No run, solo home run. Nope. Well, we're going to roll this again. Oh, that is going to be he is going to be a home run king, according to that. Well, we're going to roll again. So he is a home run king, and the 6 says that is a, actually, if he was a slugger. So all we need is another decided die to say yes, and it is. It's a home run. Solo shot for Vogelbach. All right, Mets lead at 1-0. That ends the inning. Top of the fourth. Ben Gamel, the next Yankee, I believe. 136 and ace pitcher. He is not. Hero batter. He is not. Potential solo home run, and that will be nope. And that after 3.5, 1-0 Mets. Escobar leading off the bottom of the fourth. Pitch from Brubaker. And it's a 135. 135 ace pitcher, no. Champion batter, no. No runs. Top of the fifth. Key Brian Hayes against Carrasco. 130. 134. Ace pitcher, no. Champion batter, absolutely not. No runs. Go to the bottom of the fifth inning. Guillorme leading off. And the pitch from Brubaker, a 146. Ace or dynamic, no. Sad sack batter, he is not. Okay, so a -1 if he's a control, and he is a semi-control. Decided die says yes. So it's going to be a 3 that puts runners on first and second. And we're going to go to the men on base chart for Tyler Naquin with runners on first and second. And so only requires 2 dice this time. And it's going to be a 36, and that's active batter. 36 says active batter. RA2 single. Stolen base. Roll again. Hold on a second. All right, so he's not active, so we're going to go to the contact. Right, I'm going to roll. It was 30. We're going to roll on the contact, and that's down here, and it's going to be a sad sack, rounds out. Otherwise, it's an RBI, and then the inning ends. So it's a base hit, a round to score. Comes one of the Mets, and the Mets lead it 2-0. So it's an RBI single by Naquin. Mets lead it 2-0. We're at the top of the sixth. And it's a 256. Workman pitcher. He is not. Sad sack. He is not. All right. So it's if he's a flash, he is a flash. It'll be a -1 to the 5. It'll be a 4. That'll put runners on first and third. First and third for the next batter. So that was Mitchell batting, and now it will be Chavis. We're rolling on the men on base chart, 36, and that's going to be active batter. Chavis is semi-stoic, so it's going to go to contact. That's down here in a 1 RBI single, and the inning ends unless he's a whiffer. He is a whiffer, and a flash pitcher with a bullet strikes him out. So Carrasco gets him with a curveball, No run score, and that retires the side. Big pitch by Carrasco, the veteran. And we move to the bottom of the sixth inning. This is the time of the game where you start looking for, once you get guys on base, you're going to probably bring in a relief pitcher. It's around the sixth in modern baseball. That's how you play it. I already have my relief pitcher set up. 235. 235 talks to me about a star pitcher. Brubaker is not a star pitcher. 235, sad sack batter. McCann is a sad sack batter, and he makes the out to end the inning. Top of the seventh. And it's Sawinski with a 4.45, and that's all the way down here. 4.45, workman pitcher. No hero batter. Sawinski is not. No runs. And 2-0 Mets, bottom of the seventh. Nimmo's up. And anyone gets on, then we're going to relief pitcher, 156. Sorry about the dog barking. I don't know what got into him. Hold on a second. Okay, we're in the bottom of the seventh. Score is 2-0 Mets. Brubaker versus Carrasco. Let's. Nobody's on base right now, but you know what? I'm going to bring in the Ramirez. Is going to come in. Johan Ramirez. He's been pitching in these games in this series. And for the Mets, we're going to get Lugo coming in at the top of the eighth. All right, so we got our relievers in, and the first batter on both sides is going to be facing an ace. And let's do this. Nimmo versus Johan Ramirez. Oh, wait a second. I didn't throw all dice, I think. There it goes. All right. 3, 4, 5. So that's all the way down here. Star pitcher. He is not a star pitcher. Sad sack batter, not a sad sack batter. So men on base chart, -1 for flash or control. He has neither of those. So there will be now no -1, and we roll a 5. So that's going to put runners on second and third for the next batter. And that next batter is going to be Francisco Lindor. So this is the same series the Mets are playing right now. The last game is tomorrow on Sunday on TV, and this is game 1 of the series. So let's see. The Mets are winning 2-0, and they're threatening to put more on the board here in the bottom of the seventh. So we're going to the men on base chart. We're only going to roll 2 dice on this one, and we're doing that decide or die as well. And that's going to be Snake Eyes. Batting team harmony. Decide or die says yes. So batting team harmony. It's a single roll again. So it's 1 base on this side, right? In this column. So that's an RBI single for Lindor. RBI single. And it'll be runners on first and third now, and we will roll again. 3-0 now, Mets. And here goes. It's going to be a 44, and that's going to say wild pitcher. He's semi-wild, and he is wild. So a wild pitcher allows a walk, and we're going to roll again. So that's a bases loaded for the next batter, and that's going to be Jeff McNeil. Probably the best hitter the Mets have on the team. And here it is on the mob chart. And it's going to be a 45, and that's fresh pitcher, which he is, gets out of the inning, and that retires the side. So the Mets pick up only 1 here. And we go to the top of the 8th inning. Let's continue our game. Jason Delay. Slow to start. 166. And that's ace pitcher. Lugo is, well, this is his first batter, so he is ace, no runs. The first batter he faces, he will be an ace. That's how I play it. I'm not sure if that's the official way to play it, but so in the bottom of the 8th, it's going to be Pete Alonso facing Johan Ramirez. And here's a pitch, and it's going to be a 5.56 star pitcher. He is not hero batter. He's semi-hero. Decided die says yes, so it's going to be men on base minus. Oh, he's a semi-stoic. Let's roll this again. So he is stoic, so that'll be a -1. 5.56, a -1 to the 5. That makes it a 4. That'll put runners on first and third, and we have the men on base for the next batter, who will be Vogelbach with runners on first and third. And here's a pitch from Johan Ramirez, and that's going to be a 36 active batter. He is not active for sure, not active at all. Contact. So we're going to roll on contact, and that's right here. A 4 says champion or hero RBI. He's neither. And that'll be end of inning. Ground. He bounces out to shortstop, and that retires the side. So let's put a big 0 there. Mets failed to score in that inning. Scoring for the Mets in this game was a solo home run by Vogelbach in the 3rd, then a Naquin single in the 5th, and a Lindor RBI single in the 7th. 3-0 Mets, top of the 9th. So it's last licks for the Pirates. Let's see what happens. Here's O'Neal Cruz, and that's a 3.56, 3.56. Workman pitcher, no. Champion batter, no. No runs, a potential for a solo home run. And let's see, he is a semi-home run king. He is a home run king. The decider die says home run. And that ends the game. So the Pirates come up with 1 run. Final score is Pirates 3. And the Mets 3 and the Pirates 1. Got mixed up there because I was thinking. And that's about it. So Mets win it 3-1. The winning pitcher is going to be Carrasco. The loser is Brubaker. Save for Lugo. And 3-1 is the final. And again, the Mets scoring came from a solo home run by Vogelbach in the 3rd, a Naquin RBI single in the 5th, and a Lindor RBI single in the 7th. And that's about it. So Mets win the first game of the 4-game set, and I'll set up the lineups for the next game now. Quick and easy play, and you get really the highlights, ultimately the highlights. And I will see you guys very, very soon. Remember to like and subscribe to my channel and join the Universal Baseball Association Facebook group. You get a lot of great content there, a lot of great guys, and all its affiliated groups, the Sports Illustrated group, the Deep Drive group. There's a ton of groups related to that Universal Baseball Association Facebook group. So I will see you guys soon. Take care.